Hello everybody. In this video, we will discuss about the types of policies. After watching this video, you will be able to define policy, explain the different types of policy, explain policy development and its concern. Now let us understand what a policy is all about. A policy is a high-level document created, developed by the management to convey the driving strategy to its employees. Business process owners and management together own up the design of the policy document to guide the business strategy to success. These policy documents explain how the management intends to meet the expectations of the end user, what is expected out of the employees in achieving the same. Policies are just one level of process control. Now let us look at the types of policies. Policies can be of two types, internal policies and standards. Internal policies, for example, employee telephone and broadband policy. This may describe what benefits are provided to the employee as a part of their perks with regards to having a telephone and broadband connection at home. The security policy of an organization is another such example of internal policy. The security policy informs the management committed to the use, operation and security of the information system and assets. The security policy should be driven by the organization objectives and cover all the areas of the organization objectives. Cost-benefit analysis for each policy has to be done thoroughly. For example, the cost for securing an asset should not be more than the asset value itself. Standards. Any external value such as ISO 270002013 is an example of a standard policy. Standard policy. Any external standard such as ISO 27000:2013 is an example of a standard policy. Policies can be created in two ways, top-down approach and bottom-up approach. Policies can be derived in what way the organization needs, but it is always for addressing one of the following concerns: regulatory, advisory, informative. Regulatory concern. This kind of policy is largely followed by the government or public sector organizations. These policies are for ensuring that the laws of the land are implemented. For example, healthcare, financial sector, refining and government sector. Advisory. This kind of policy is for informing the target audience on how to behave or use a particular resources made available to them. For example, policy on code of conduct, internet usage policy, etc. Informative policy. This policy is not for implementing but for providing information to the user. For example, return policy for goods on an internet site. Every policy has a map to the activity that is being performed. How well it maps defines the efficiency of the policy. Let us have a quick recap on what we discussed. A policy is a high-level document created or developed by the management to convey the driving strategy to its employees. Policy can be of two types, internal policies and standards. Policy can be created in both ways, top-down approach and bottom-up approach. Policies always address the regulatory, advisors and informative concerns.